Good morning, everyone. Slow and steady here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's snowing out. If not, I'll try to take another video where you see it. Stayed at the shelter last night, nice and warm. Had to fashion myself a wooden spoon. I had my dinner with it. Then another hiker, Phoenix, came through. Phoenix happened to have an extra spoon and donated it to the cause for my mistake. Appreciate it, Phoenix. Thank you. The wooden spoon worked out well. I had my teriyaki Nor side with some peanut butter in it. Call that a pad thai dinner. It was good. May have gotten a little splinter right here, but I think I'll survive. We'll see. Stayed warm last night in there. Had my 15-degree bag nestled with my 50-degree bag and stayed real toasty warm. And today we have about 18 or 19 miles to go. Some decent climbing. We'll see how rocky it is. It sounded like from Chase that today might be worse than yesterday on rocks, or better if you like rocks, but I do not, so don't know many that do, but we'll just have to deal with whatever we come up with here. Lots of water along the trail today. Not sure the weather, other than it's in the high 30s, low 40s right now and snowing. There were some huge flakes this morning at daybreak, not sunrise. I don't think the sun's quite up yet, but anyway, getting closer to 8 o'clock now, getting on the road, and a couple big things this week. Or one big one anyway. I think I'll be hitting the Virginia Triple Crown peaks in a couple of days, maybe tomorrow or the next day, I'm not sure. But that's McAfee Knob and two others, Tinker Cliffs, and forgive me, Virginia, I've forgotten a third one, but we'll figure that out as I get a little closer. Try to focus on what's going on today and look ahead briefly for bigger things that are happening in the next couple of days, and that's one of them. So anyway, stay tuned. We'll see if we have anything to share with you today. I'll just stop and get some video and pictures, and you know the routine. Anyway, I'm gonna get hiking and try to warm up. The snow, I didn't wear a fleece today, but I did wear my mid layer. Didn't want the fleece to get soaking wet. So mid layer, it's cold now, but once I get rolling here, get warmed up, we'll be good to go. Catch up real soon. Have a great evening. Nice early morning moment of zen. If you can see the snow or not. There's snow and water. I think we're gonna have a white Christmas this year. Gotten stronger out here. Little tiny snowflakes, pellets, I don't know. Here's a little different water sign. Boil or filter, not boil or chemically treat. It's down that a ways. I can wait. Bailey's Gap Shelter in the blizzard of 2024. Check out that accumulation. It almost covers the table, but it's coming down hard. Welcome to today's episode of Find the Next White Blaze. Sometimes they're on rocks. Not gonna see that today. Ooh. Sometimes they're on trees, and you can see one up ahead. But white on white is a little tricky today. Luckily the trail is melted enough where people have walked. It's fairly easy to follow. But it's beautiful out here, huh? See what we have going on here. All right, trail map. AT, you are here, Bailey's Gap Road. All right, you can read it all. There's a lake over there, 5 miles. I think we'll skip that blue trail. You see it started snowing again, nice and heavy, and it hasn't really warmed up, still in the low 30s now. Most of the snow melted while the sun was out for a minute, but looks like it might come back. Go up here and see what's going on at the gap. Looks like we're entering Mountain Lake Wilderness. Oh, also, anyone's missing a small light colored dog. All right, here's Mountain Lake Wilderness. See the AT there, the white line, white dotted line. Wind to Rock overlook coming up. All right, that's all I got. Let's get hiking. Okay, going up on a blue blaze called Wind Rock. It's just right there. I think it lives up to its name today. Of course, there's a beautiful little camping spot, sheltered from the wind. The wind's coming towards me right now. So we'll make this quick, take a peek over, see the whiteout in the valley, and get back on trail right back there. A little bit of a climb, you hear me sucking wind here. There's Bob getting ready to parachute off the cliff. Whoa. Not staying up here too long. Listen to this snow. All right, here's a green and white tunnel today. Beautiful. I think this can double as our moment of zen again. One, two, three, four. I declare war. War shelter anyway. This is lunch today. We got a big climb somewhere out of here, 2,000 feet or so. So we'll stop here. Luckily the snow stopped, the sun came out. It's a great place for lunch. Now here, water. Getting ready to climb about 2,000 feet. This is the last little bridge crossing for a little while. All right, let's get to climbing 2.5 miles, 2,000 feet. Should be fun. Almost looks like a tornado went through here. Maybe just really bad winds, but everything's knocked down. Or it's those borers that are killing all the trees out here. Don't know which. A lot of new growth there. Little stuff though, not trees. I don't see many trees starting. Almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's snowing hard again. It's like little tiny snowballs. Maybe it's sleet, hail, I don't know, but it's snow of some sort. I'm sure the Inuit have a name for this particular type of snow, but I don't know it. I'm not Inuit and I haven't asked. But maybe one of you guys know. But look at it. It's like little miniature snowballs. Oh well, still got a mile and a half at least climbing here, so get back to it here. Got to get to the shelter and dry it off before it gets too dark out. Stand by. Knob. This is the highest point for today. Climb down. It's cold and blowing. If you can see that white thing moving this way, that's a snowstorm. So we're going to head for the shelter because I think it's coming right this way through the valley. All right, everyone. Getting close to the end of day 51, I believe. As you can see, it's getting close to 6 p.m. and the snow has started falling heavy again. We saw it from back up there, as you heard in that last little video outtake. Saw it coming down the canyon, if you will. And I think I'm getting real close here, like quarter mile or less to the shelter. Laurel Creek, 675.5, I think. That means in 2 days, I'll hit the 700 mile mark. I'll also be doing that Virginia Triple Crown. It's, I still can't remember the name of the three. You have to stay tuned and catch up later. You probably know better than I do. McAfee Knob, Tinker Cliffs, and I forgot the other one. I just heard it. The gentleman we're hiking with reminded me, but got a little hiker brain, as they call it, when your memory's not working too well. All I'm thinking about all day are the crazy rocks for the last 18 and a half miles. There have been a lot more rocks today. Feet are on fire. Oop. There, you almost got me. Hit the deck here, caught my toe on a root. But anyway, these are just little rocks right now. And the snow's not, it's dry snow. There's those big pellets again. It's not slippery or anything, so no worries there. But coming up on the shelter, and if I have time for anything else, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll say goodnight now. Sorry, I can't, I noticed the camera's all over the place. I get it. But anyway, see some snow getting in the beard there. It's coming fast, getting nice and soaking wet just before getting to the shelter. Should be fun. Stay tuned, see if there's anything more. Otherwise, good night. Okay, I remembered. In no particular order. McAfee Knob, Tinker Cliffs, and Dragon's Tooth. No idea what comes first, what comes last, who's on first, what's on second. You know the routine. Anyway, went from brown ground to white and brown ground real fast. It's coming down pretty heavy here. It's a little hard to see on the camera maybe, but you can see my beard. All right, let's get to camp. All right, here's home for the night, Laurel Creek Shelter. Ironically, I'm the first one here, or unusually I should say. Bob's feet are killing him with the older Lone Peak Ultra Lone Peaks. So he's ready for a new pair. Anyway, Laurel Creek, water, privy, no bear hang. I hear some bear stories around here, so we'll have to, we may do a hang tonight, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Good tent sites around, good water, good privy, and a good place to sleep. I'm gonna stake claim over here to this corner and get set up and eat and relax for a while. The feet have had better days, but they're not killing me. So a couple ibuprofen at lunch went a long way, I believe. So catch up soon. The sun has blessed us with an appearance here before mountain sunset here, as I call it, when the sun goes down in the mountains here. Now we're just off trying to find water. I think it's down this way. We'll find out soon enough. It's time to cook and get warm. Feeling good though. Let's see, what do we have here? Shelter sign? Oh yeah. This just continued on northbound on the AT. I understand there's water right up here. Here comes Bob, so it was close.